The former special assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan on media, Reno Omokri, has once more decided to speak. In a tweet he made this afternoon, he decided to speak and react regarding the recent order that was given by the CBN for the bank accounts of some of the leaders of the SPØऩSØÖS protesters to be frozen. Reno, who started by making it clear since 5 years that Buhari has been in power that he has never read anywhere that the bank accounts of Boko Haram sponsors were frozen or that their passports were seized. But presently, before the very eyes of Buhari, the bank accounts of some SPØऩSØÖS protesters have been frozen and their passports seized. This is really a sad one indeed. These young Nigerians committed no offense. Their offense was only that they want Nigeria to be a better country. But let's just wait and see how things will turn out to be. Reno was the former special assistant to former President Goodluck Jonathan on media. Is a constant critic of this present administration. Nothing we will not go here for this place. Amazingly surprised, a president indeed, someone who is not even qualified to be a village head. Forget about this devil incarnate we have as a president. In the fullness of time, everyone will reap what they have sown. This is the law of nature. We will witness everything. But there's a saying that before things will start getting worse for the wicked, you know, a lot of good people must have gone with it. A lot of them must have gone. You know what that means? Before the, you know, most times God knows how he does his things, and that's why people are like, oh, we just have to fight this thing, we just have to fight it if God willing, and that we are going to scale through. But let's just try our best, because most of the time these wicked people, before they will begin to reap the reward of their evil deeds, a lot of people's life must have gone for that. Just like we said the other time, that when Dr. Melafia that said that from the information they gathered, that the so-called Boko Haram, whether commander or whatever, they have, is one of the governors, northern governors, and they were fidgeting, you know, wanted to know if the man could tell them. DSS started arresting them, this and that. And you saw, we heard the threat given by this so-called Arewa group to the Igbos, threatening this and that. And that was last week. And that was not their first time of doing that. That wasn't the first time at all. That wasn't the first time. And DSS will never. We have been hearing the cases of these herdsmen, cases of herdsmen here and there. Have you ever seen them arrested anybody? No. They have not. Those who are taking lives. And my question and the worrying thing about this whole thing, this same set of people were just running their mouths in 2014, 2015. Nobody even gave them up, you know, arrested them. Goodluck Jonathan did not do that. They were all over the place. What is this Occupy Nigeria? All of them, everybody, the same thing, you know, the same way everybody was shouting. And that thing took almost more than 1 week, if I could remember. People were going there, the celebrities were going there to this and that, but nobody talked anything. But before you know it, even before the people could leave the streets at that Ojota, immediately the government of the day just say, oh, we are not going to remove the subsidy again, if that is going to be the problem. But did they send anybody? Did these people hijack the whole thing? The talks hijack it. They didn't hijack it, because the government was not even interested. But why is it that now this hashtag SPØऩSØÖS, it is not even related to the government, because the government is not even the people are not even directly accusing the government of mismanagement. They were even talking about police brutality. That was what they were talking about. And all of a sudden we started hearing hijack here and there, and it was really an organic protest that cut across board, apart from the people from the north. That time they were in Ojota more than 1 week, if I may remember, and that was, you know, a reference point. Musicians were going there, everybody was going there, talking. Do you know, before they could leave that protest ground, the government of the day had to reverse it, that they are not going to remove it, and that was when the whole problem stopped. But now you guys are telling us that it is not possible, because the reason why the people continued on the streets during this hashtag SPØऩSØÖS was because this so-called disbandment has been going on over and over again. What would you have done? Do the needful, not playing to the gallery as usual, because the next thing they will tell you, oh yes, they've disbanded it. Then what else do you want? Like seriously, what of the one they disbanded? What of the reforms they told us they were doing almost 2 or 3 times? What happened to them? Nothing. I think even this man came out, the River State governor. All of a sudden, I don't even know how the whole thing just twisted that Oyigbo whatever started again. He came out and said, oh, that was what he has been saying concerning this house, that he was the only one crying in the wilderness, that there's no need for any judicial panel because the one they set up, what did they came out with some recommendations. That what did the government do? That he was not ready to do anything. So what are we talking about? They had their time. The so-called occupied Nigeria, they had their time. They were jubilating. The same thing, everybody were preparing, providing things. People, I could remember musicians were going there to sing there. Nobody harassed anybody. Even the police were there. They were monitoring them. So what are we talking about? All of a sudden, they were telling us, hoodlums hijack, hoodlums this and that. The ones that you created. So, just like this man said, Reno Mokre, that in the 5 years of Buhari, they have never arrested anybody. He has never arrested anybody, being the sponsor of this Boko people. So why is it that those who are peaceful, immediately they went to get a court order? The CBN quickly went to get court order. Who directed the CBN? Is it not the same people, the same old wicked people? Whether they are the cabals, whether the president himself, quickly to go and get it to do what, so that they will punish the people. And you said you are looking for peace and you are creating more problem. So then how are they now going to justify, or are they going to debunk this issue of saying that it was even the government that even organized all those talks to be attacking them? Because some of the places we saw where government officials were dropping those talks and they entered into it. So what do you have to do? Is it all those talks that will be driving all those big jeep that we saw? So it's really, really unfortunate. Now they know that there's another, but of course they are coming out to show themselves. We can see how they've been showing themselves, and there's nothing anybody can see. Everybody, we all know what we know, no matter how they want to paint it. Like Mohammed is telling us that the massacre that happened did not happen at Lekki. It only happened on social media. It only happened on social media. All the propagandas they displayed before they came in 2015, are they not a fake news? So guys, let us hear your opinion. Leave your comment below and let's have your take on this. Thank you.